Alright, so in 2019, Ricoh drops the Ricoh GR3. I purchased this camera in 2020, and in 2023, I buy it again, man. What's going on, guys, man? It's your boy E from here. I'm talking about how y'all doing today, man. Coming live from the stew with the jammies on, man. Just coming to you guys with my monthly pickup. This is going in from May to June. Been trying to be a little more frugal with my spending. So only bought one thing this month. This is the Ricoh GR3. This is the street edition. So really, I just wanted to talk to you guys about this guy. This is my favorite camera all time, man. This is the GOAT. And it's really just for two reasons that I wanted to talk about. The first thing is the compactability of this camera. This camera is so small, man. Literally fits in the palm of your hand. So I added this to my everyday carry, man. And honestly, with all the shit that I carry, like I got a baby, I got a backpack, I'm doing a car seat, I got my girl stuff with me, man. I ain't carrying no camera around my neck. You know what I'm saying? This guy fits in my pocket, fits in the side of a bag, whatever. So compactability, this thing is perfect, man. I was on a search for a pocket camera. There are a few out there, but half the ones that people post, they're too chunky, man. So I was in the market for a new point and shoot. I did a lot of research. I was looking at the X100V. I was also looking at that Leica Q3 that dropped. Gorgeous cameras, man. If you're talking about aesthetics, man, beautiful cameras. But not really what I was looking for, man. It's not the prettiest camera. Like if you were to put this next to those two cameras I just mentioned, probably would not gravitate to this one. So design wise, not the most aesthetically pleasing camera, but fits the form and function of being discreet, unassuming, and compact. I think that's one of its pros, is that it's very discreet. I'm not trying to look like a photographer, I just like nice photos. The camera tool, I think this is like the perfect travel companion right here. You can one hand this guy, you don't gotta carry this thing around your neck. Fits in your pocket, it's lightweight, and it takes great photos, man. What else can you ask for? The other thing is, like, accessory wise, you honestly don't have to get anything for this camera. The first GR3 I bought finally crapped out on me. Splits that cover the lens stopped closing, and you run into this issue with small point and shoots like this. Hence why I bought this little aluminum case here. They make accessories for it. Like you can have an optical viewfinder. Personally, I feel like adding those things kind of defeats the purpose of this camera being so discreet. All I have is a lens cap, and that's just because of this guy right here. And I got a little thumb grip, both from the same brand. I'll post a little Amazon link down below. Kind of don't want accessories for this camera, you know what I'm saying? The saying rings true, man. The best camera is the one you take with you. iPhone cameras are great, you know, if that's what you have. Thought process on a phone is that it's a phone first. So utility wise, I'm not really using it for photos, although the definition of what a phone is has changed in our day and age. But if anything, people aren't looking at you because you're taking pictures with a camera, or like, why are you not using your phone? The great thing about the GR3 is its ease of use. Not everybody's a professional photographer, man. Let's be honest, you know what I'm saying? Dad wears a lot of hats, but he's not a photographer, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm coming to you right now from an A7 IV. And I was using it as a substitute when this first guy kind of gave out on me. And the image quality is great, man. It looks way better than this. But again, that's lens work too, coming from a G Master, and you know, full frame, whatever, you know, all the technical aspects of a full frame mirrorless camera. There's an APS-C sensor, so it's a little bit smaller. And the pictures came out gorgeous, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily the camera, but also the lens. You know, we're looking at a G Master. Tie that with the full frame, larger sensor. Of course it's gonna be greater, but am I using it as often? No. It's too big, it's heavy, it's clunky, too technical. Half the time when I'm using the camera, I'm not doing like a photo shoot, you know? This is like an everyday carry for me. This captures my daily life. It's so much easier to carry this thing around and use this than a mirrorless camera that's, you gotta set up and carry on its own. If you're like an everyday person who doesn't need an expensive camera, or if you're like an amateur photographer who's learning the ropes, oh man, it doesn't get better than this. There's enough tool in here to kind of tinker with, and it's also pretty easy to use, man. And then on top of everything, man, the pictures just turn out great, dog. What else could you want? Anyways, man, I guess that's it. Yeah, man, favorite camera. I'd buy it a third time if the GR4 doesn't come out. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let me know if y'all have this camera or if you plan on getting this camera. That's it for this video. I just love this camera so much, man. I just wanted to talk about it, honestly. So rate, comment, subscribe. Till next time, guys. Peace. Cut my head. Cut my head. Oh no.